Good morning, everybody. So last week I posted on my Instagram and in a community post on here. I posted a picture of 4 Morgan silver dollars. Which one's the fake? And today I will say point it out to you. Morgans, since I've started focusing a little bit more on 90%, Morgans are one of my go-tos. Yeah, one tube at a time. It's like I say with all the 90%, one tube at a time. But I know there's a lot of people out there that love the Morgans, like I do. Some hate them, don't want anything to do with them. They like peace dollars better, but I like them both. But this is specifically focusing on the Morgans. If you're buying online or even possibly in person, if there are people out there like go to the pawn shop and know what you're getting. If the price is too good to be true, it is. It definitely is. Now, I will tell you that in this group right here, there are 4 fakes. There are 8 real ones and 4 fake ones. Now, I actually, when I bought the 4 fake ones, knew I was buying fake ones, but it was to use as a teaching tool, if you will. They were offering, and I won't mention the platform because there are legit people that deal with silver that's all on this particular platform, but they were some 4 Morgans for $20. And there's all these pictures, and the pictures look great. And then the package comes in the mail. And as I suspected, this one, this one, this one, and this one, which are the 4 that I bought, are fake. Knew they were. I just several people were trying to prove a point when we went back and went through the system of complaining and telling that platform that, hey, this person's selling fake. They're selling things, false advertising. They're selling these items as silver and they're not. Well, the person apparently found out that there were complaints being filed and changed up the whole ad, where it went from being, here, start your silver stack the right way with these Morgan silver dollars, to, oh, here we have these replica Morgan silver dollars that you can use to give to kids to play with and make jewelry out of. And even then, if you're making jewelry with coins, don't you want to use the real thing? But what was in the pictures looked like, now mind you, here's the 4 here. This is a real one. Look just like this. Okay. Just like this. That's a real Morgan silver dollar. Okay. But suddenly the pictures changed, the description changed to this when they thought they were going to get caught. And I found the person since then, and the pictures of these are gone again, and the old description is back up. So pretty much and yes, all 4 of the Morgans that were in the picture, they were the 4 fakes. So anybody that made a guess, yes, you were right. Everybody was right. And my point of this is buyer beware. I don't push the online big box dealers because, sometimes their shipping is ridiculous, especially if you're trying to do things on a budget where you're walking into a coin shop, or you just I can only afford to buy one. I'm only going to buy one. Well, okay, I'll use my guy up the road here. He sells these for $29 a piece. So, okay, $29, that's a great deal. But then some of the online companies, you're paying $9, $10 to ship it. So you're really not stacking on a budget if you're paying almost what you're going to pay for a silver round. So if you're walking into an LCS, take the time to learn about these. I mean, I'm no expert on these, but first things first, there's no word copy on there. Something else you can do, I don't think I have it sitting right here, or maybe I do. I got to look. And actually, this particular dealer up the road, they'll actually do this. Let me grab my little doodad over here real quick. Something as simple as, and this isn't 100% guarantee because you can do this to copper and it doesn't stick either. Here, let me show you what I was just doing here. Let's pull this guy over here. It won't stick to copper either. You could have some kind of a plated copper, but it now, however, now we're going to slide these up out of the way here for a second. And I mean, they don't even sound right. Here, we'll do this. And okay, all four of those. See, the other one decided he wanted to try to go for a ride with us. All right. So as simple as that. Or, they should have some kind of a tester at the coin shop where they can show you that, that it's silver. I will say this for the online dealers, and they could even get fooled once in a while, but less likely. If you're buying from them, you're 99% chance you're getting the real thing. However, I will say, like I said in my video last week, when I showed off that Blue Angel round that I got, check and see if that dealer has an eBay store, because a lot of those places, and again, I will not mention them. Every once in a while I slip up and say one out loud on the channel, but not very often. See if your favorite online dealer has an eBay store, because almost all the time on there they don't charge shipping, and you get tracking so you can watch it go 15 miles out of the way to get to you. But just buyer beware. If it's, and I know this is something that we've heard for ages. If it's too good to be true, it is, especially when it comes to this stuff. If you're looking online, and I know there are people that love to buy on eBay, if it's coming from China, Russia, I would steer clear of anything that's coming from overseas. Nowadays, you've even got to watch what's coming from Canada, because there are people over there that are counterfeiting toonies and loonies. So they're counterfeiting this stuff when they can. So just buyer beware. Use common sense. They're selling them 4 for $20, or they're they're selling, oh, hey, look, here's this 1900 Morgan silver dollar, and it's even got the let me see here, make sure I'm reading this right. It's even got the old mint mark on it. Look at that. It's got the old mint mark on it. And it can be yours for $9.99. Free shipping. Just don't. Do what you can to buy from a reputable dealer, or you can go on to, I haven't had the pleasure of buying on there yet, but I'm definitely going to be looking at it soon. I will push this because it's a community member, Pure Metals, where you're buying from people that you interact with on here every day, or people that they trust. And they've done a great job of vetting the people selling on there. So, and they've got some really tight, strict rules about what you can sell, how you can sell it, and they're really keeping it on lock for you, so you're getting what you pay for. So, all right, everybody, I'm gonna wrap it up for today. I know I'm a pain in the butt. Putting 4 fakes on there and saying, well, which one's the fake? But everybody had their guess, and in this case, everybody was right. Those 4 fakes, like I said, I keep them way far away from these. But every once in a while, I'll pull them out as a reminder to everybody. Just to be careful with what you're doing when you're stacking or you're collecting. If you're buying something that says it's 90% silver, 3 9's fine, 4 9's fine, 3 9's fine gold, 4 9's fine gold. Dang it, you should get what you're being told you're buying. You should be getting what you're paying for. So just use caution, buyer beware, and we'll talk to you soon. Everybody have a great day. Keep stacking, keep hunting. Have fun with it. Mishy's out.